Hello and welcome back everyone to Kazamaza Chess channel, the channel that shows games for low rated players that actually beat high rated one. And in this video I would like to show a game that is sent of one of light chess players. His name is Beginnerror. His rating around 1100 and he's facing an opponent around 1600. So that's like 400 or 500 rating above points above his rating. And even this is a Blitz game, and I rarely show Blitz games on my channel, but this game has been won with the brilliancy. So with top engine moves. You will see what I mean about this. So let's check out this game. Beginnerror play as black, and his opponent was white, and he opens with b4. And this is called the Polish opening, and I really hate these kind of openings that. Uh, I just don't play this opening, but okay. We have e5 and we have bishop to b2 and attacking this pawn and also developing his bishop. We have here bishop take on b4, so bishop grab the pawn on e5 and knight to f6 and knight to f3 and d5. And the idea behind d5 here is of course to try to prevent white to push e4 himself here, so the pawn can capture it. So instead white play e3, black castles, of course, king safety first. And by the way, here already black played playing the best move recommended by the engine. I mean this knight, the castling, this bishop, and this very important e5 pawn. So we are already seeing engine moves here. So white try to attack the bishop. Bishop goes back to a5, and we have bishop to e2. And we have another brilliant move from black, which is c5, and this comes with two purposes. First, it allows for black to develop his knight to c6 without actually blocking this pawn on c7, and also this opened the route for this bishop to come here and challenge this powerful white bishop on e5. So really nice idea, also the best move. So white castles, and as planned, knight to c6. And here white didn't even try to defend this bishop for some reason, I don't know. So instead he play queen to c2 and the black grabs this bishop. Knight captures back, and we have another best move from black, which is developing his bishop to an active diagonal, which is e6 square. We have bishop to d3, bishop back to c7 attacking the knight, so the knight has to go back to f3. And here we have again the very best move recommended by the engine, which is queen to d6, having this battery eyeing this h2 king pawn. So white tried to refute this idea by playing this knight to a3, and this is actually the blunder, because of course the idea here for this knight to come to b5 and trying to ruin this battery that black created, but here black actually pushes c4, and this comes with double attack. First this attack on this bishop, and also this queen attacking this knight here, and you can save them both. And if the knight comes to b5 to capture the queen, to attack the queen, then here simply the pawn can capture the bishop, and when the knight captures the queen, then the pawn can capture the queen, the white queen, and black will be up a whole night. So white tried to save one of his pieces, so he retreated his bishop to d2, and black captured the knight. So we have rook to b1, try to attack this b7 pawn. Black simply defended, and we have knight to d4, attacking this bishop, and the bishop goes to d7, and this is the perfect square for the bishop because it creates this tactical this is tactical retreat. You know, this is where if you are beginner or amateur to chess, you need to know some tactical information. For example, if you want to retreat, it's very good if you can retreat with some tactical awareness. For example, here retreating this bishop to d7, this create this relationship between the bishop and the knight, where the bishop controls this square for the knight. So wherever you see the bishop is 2 squares away from the knight, that means the bishop can control the squares around the knight, preventing the knight to jump to the squares and attack. So even if you want to retreat, you have to know how to retreat. Okay, so just a little bit of information. So anyway, black play g4, g3, sorry, and we have bishop to a4 attacking this queen. Sorry, this queen here. So the queen goes back, not too many squares for the queen to go to. So queen to f5, and we have bishop back to d7 attacking the queen, and queen to g5. Black attacked the queen with h6. Queen go back to h4, and we have this really nice move, rook to e8, and the threat here is for this rook to come to e4 and threaten to take this knight, the white queen, I mean, sorry. So white tried to prevent this by playing this f4, and black simply continue expanding on the queen side and capturing the pawn on a2. And here of course when black captured this a2 pawn, that comes with a threat to capture another pawn here on d2. And as I said in my previous video, that I really like this triangle pawn structure because this is really good defending resources. But so here white should have actually protected this pawn at any cost, because if you lose this pawn, this whole chain will fall apart. So, and you don't want that. But anyway, white pushes for g4, try to have some kind of counterplay kingside, but here black captured the pawn, and white attacking the knight. So pawn captured and queen captured. And and here black has 2 options. First, you can capture the pawn here, that comes with a check, and also you can capture this pawn here on c3. So black actually goes for the best move again, and he captured first the pawn on c3, and this will allow the rook to capture this pawn on e3, and here you will have 2 pieces joining the attack. So really great moves from black. So white tried to prevent this, but it was too late. So queen capture e3, that comes with the threat to capture the queen. So queen has to move, and it went to f2. And here another brilliant move. He didn't capture the knight immediately, but rather, which is the best move recommended by the engine. I mean, this is the first time that BlackElo didn't play the best move. He actually played a better move, a human move, which I personally would prefer, even if I know that capturing the knight is the best move recommended by the engine. But here black actually played knight to e4. So the idea here, first to of course threaten to take the white queen, but also you are introducing a third attacker, so definitely a better idea. So a queen move to g2, and we have now black captured the knight. on d4. So and king to h1, of course, because there is a discovered check. And here another brilliant move, this bishop to h3, pinning the queen and the rook. Of course you can capture it because it's protected from the rook here. So we have 4 attackers here. I mean, this is really overwhelming for white. So queen has to move, and here not capturing the rook. This is black not trying to play for material but playing actively. And here if you can find the best move, feel free to pause the video and try to find the best winning move. And if you can, okay, I will give you a couple of seconds if you want to to find this. This is really a nice puzzle. So the winning move here, if you were able to find the best move, congratulations, you are an excellent player as Agadmador style again. So here the best move actually is knight to d2, and this comes for 2 purposes. First, it protects this f3 square, and also it frees the square for this e4 square for the knight, for the queen to come to. So and also this fork this both rooks here. So this is a super move. So rook to d1, try to pin this knight, but white actually totally missing this idea. This queen to e4. This comes with a check, and and here actually time was out, and white lost the game. And here this is actually forced mate in 2. There is you can do nothing to prevent this checkmate. I mean, even if you play this bishop, then simply you can take the bishop, and this is checkmate. And of course if you try to prevent with the queen, then of course you have the same finish. So so yeah, this is the game. And let's not forget that all those engine moves that is played by this 1100 rated player, it was in a Blitz game. That means so little time for him to think about all this plan, this rook lift, this bishops, the best moves, I mean this knight. So if you, my friend, beginner error, watching this video, I really want to congratulate you for this brilliancy. And if you continue playing like this, you have a really great future in chess. So so yeah, thank you for sharing this game with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed this game. And yeah, I will see you soon. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you soon with another interesting video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.